Alright guys, we are back on an AFK journey. So I want to take the time to actually go through the auto system on the AFK stages. That was part of the version, the latest version anyway, so I want to see how that goes. Because I definitely have been slacking as far as doing these stages because they take a long time before the auto button was the thing, because like you have to go back in all the time. So let me collect these real quick. So this is pretty much where I'm at, and I need a lot more. And because I should level up your characters, you gotta start noticing the purple dust. They're just not gonna be enough. A lot of these are just not gonna be enough. So I'm gonna collect this real quick. All right. And then I can collect the instant attempt as well. That's gonna be like a good 120 minutes. We'll definitely take that. So we can go through this right now. So this is pretty much my setup so far. From the last time I did kind of like a character, like what kind of character I have right now. So I did manage to get one of the newer character, which is this guy right here. So I do want to do like a separate, I guess like a showcase forum dedicated to this character. And then I got, this is more like a limited celestial character. I think for this one I actually used the guild points to purchase it. That is definitely one of the best purchases I have done, because this character has done me justice as far, just playing through the game so far, like using this character alongside with like just different team compositions. So definitely highly recommend it. I'll probably do like a separate showcase as well, just kind of showcasing how good the character is. But as far as this setup, I want to use a full knight or greyborn team. So I recently bought Cecilia as well. So I did a lot of adding a lot of characters to my box. So I want to use them right now in the stages. All right, I think it shouldn't really matter what I'm using, because the level difference is just way too high. All right, so I'm just gonna do this. So it's just gonna be like that. You have the auto button to time X, and then it's just gonna go like that. And then I assume it's just gonna automatically jump me into the next fight. Yeah, you don't even need to do any selecting anymore. And then there are some news that I do want to talk to you about. So this game right now has a pre-release right now. It's gonna be, well, officially it's gonna be launching on March 27. So right now on the App Store you can actually find this game, and then you can just kind of do whatever, like before the game releases. I think you can have it as like, you can download it or whatever that button is called. You can, and then you can just it will just download once it's actually out. So very close, we will be able to play the actual version of it. I think when it actually comes to like whenever it comes out, I might switch over to playing on my phone or on the iPad, because it's just more accessible to me. Not that on PC is not accessible, but I think this is a game that is meant to be played on like on just like a mobile devices and whatnot. Or it looks better. Why? Huh? Oh, why did it pop me out of the auto battle? But anyways, yeah. So this game is gonna be out fairly soon. So for those that has been watching and wanting to play the game, it's gonna be out fairly soon. I'm definitely gonna be covering a lot more. Just gonna be from the scratch, because right now obviously I am using the beta account. So it's just, everything is gonna be change, or not change, but it's gonna be starting from fresh. So it should be another good experience, right? Given what I know so far, and then implementing that into a new account, I think should be cool, right? I think from the get-go, I'm definitely gonna be joining a guild. That was definitely something that I did not do initially. I did not know the importance of joining a guild, and then definitely playing a lot more up the AFK stages, and then just buying out from the shop, because there are things you can buy on a daily basis, and that's gonna drastically improve your account. Rather just like buying like these summoning ticket on a discounted price, or just buying equipments. Those are things that I didn't really take into account like early on to the game. So that's definitely things that I would have done better originally, right? So far it's definitely been pretty fast. Like 154, that's crazy. Have you done that much stages already? Or I feel like we just been skipping a lot of them, right? I don't know. Maybe, right? Let's see. No, I think it's just going by really fast. So it just, this is definitely one of the more massive improvement, because early game on, I feel like the AFK stages were really important into just getting the, I guess, setting a higher barrier or a higher, I guess, threshold to get those resources. Because early game on, you will notice that if you want to upgrade like your characters, you're lacking in those purple dust, which is it costs a lot. You know, I will admit, like I slack a lot in here, but I will admit those are really important. So being able to just auto farm this is one of the massive improvements. So I definitely want to see how the lights version, like when they actually launch it. I wonder how much of the current beta is gonna get implemented. Because when we played the other beta, that was, I think it was more accessible to a lot of people. That one was a little bit different as far as everything else wise. So it should be interesting, right? So far it's going by pretty fast. I wonder how high I can get, because I checked the stages. I believe you can get somewhere around 300 right now. But I do wonder once I get past like 300 wise, like are we gonna start unlocking more? Because we do get a lot more stuff just by playing the AFK stage now, which is definitely pretty good. So now the purple dust is almost at 1200, which is still low. Because right now at level 150, for me to continue to upgrade another character, it's gonna cost me roughly about 2k dust, somewhere around there, and I need more. I have to upgrade at least 5 character to the same level, so that's gonna be like a good 10,000. 10,000 purple dust. That's a lot. That's why I'm trying to get the threshold a little bit higher so I can just amass some more, right? That's what I'm trying to do, and I highly advise you guys to do it. Even though I may say this a lot, but that is the most important thing to use to upgrade. That's essentially what you need. So that's why we're doing this right now, live on camera. Do we even want to use a different team now? Probably not, because like there's really no needs, because we're just going by this really fast. It might take a little bit depending on the different teams, because I am using a full gray point team. So obviously we'll come into a situation we are just fighting like type disadvantage. And then you guys notice my equipment level now, as far as what I can farm from here, is 100. And trust me, like originally I thought this is okay, this is probably the best way you can get your equipments, because every day when you log in, when you do your like your daily max out AFK reward, you're getting X amount of equipments. I thought that was like a good way, but when I checked the shop, I realized you can buy with your capital or your coins, you can buy a lot more higher levels, like levels that are within your character level, because like I did a lot more character upgrading than the AFK stages, so they're not really balanced out in a way. So the maximum I'm able to get is 100, but at the shop I'm able to get up to 160, because I guess they allow you to buy things that are 10 levels ahead of your current player level or the character level. So I'm just like, man, I've been missing out early game. Like what have I been doing? Like we're learning obviously, but yeah. So that was things that I kind of realized early, like later on, which is like, man, there are stages that I could have cleared early on that if I had done this before, yeah, we would have been done. Right now we are at 271, and we started at like what, a good 244. Just within less than 10 minutes, we were able to get this high. That's good. Granted, again, me being able to plow through this right now is because I have kind of neglected a lot of the AFK stages earlier on. So by the time I just been upgrading, like right now it's piece of cake, because I don't really need to do that much. Right? If, for example, I was on par with the enemy level, I might be struggling. I might have to use like a different setup in a way, right? But right now it's definitely a breezer. Like enemies are like 100, 101. Like come on, man. We need something harder. This is too easy. Yeah. But so far, it's not bad for sure. We might. Let's try to see if we can hit 300 by the end, like in this session, and then we will see what other goodies we were able to accumulate along the way, right? Yeah. But do definitely let me know how excited are you guys that the fact that they have finally announced the game. Like, it's gonna be springtime, right? Late spring. It's gonna be Pog. Unfortunate, you know. I like, as much as I like playing from scratch. I'm just gonna miss. I'm gonna miss all the RNGs I was able to get from this account because I got a lot of good stuff from this account. So it's just every time we start like a brand new account, you never have the same RNG. Like one account is different from another, so that's gonna be something I'm afraid of, man. Like why be able to pull the same amount of stuff, right? We'll definitely see because a lot of these, I was able to either get them from pulling. I think majority of them, like especially like the more rare ones, like the S level, not the S level, yeah, the S level characters. I was able to just straight up pull them. So I don't know how I'll feel like if I don't just originally pull them like that. So that's gonna be my biggest worry. All right now, right out of the bat. But yeah, I mean like so far 281, pretty easy. So far so good. All right. Like, do we just want to stop at like maybe 290? Yeah, let's probably stop at 290. And then once we are at 290, we will kind of step out of here and then see what else we were able to get, because I believe from the update we were able to get just random equipment drops if I correctly. So I just want to see what they were. Maybe they're just really low level. I don't know. I want to see that percent, right? So we would just have to wait and see. Playing that waiting game. So fast. Like we're approaching that 285 really fast. Anyway, so shouldn't take us any longer than that. All right. Yeah, I wonder like if only there was like a 3 times speed. Can we get like a 3 times speed as well? Maybe. But 2 times speed is really fast. 210 or 1210. That's pretty good. Alright. I have noticed it's taking it a little bit longer to take down the enemy now. I have noticed it. I definitely have. Alright. 286. Alright. That one was fast. I feel like that one was type advantage for sure. Alright, 288. Let's go. Come on. Alright, yeah, that was too fast. That was way too fast, man. Alright. 289. One more to go. After this one, we are gonna take a little break. We're gonna pop out here real quick and then see if we can get anything along the way. I just want to see, because it's not showing me that, and I know you can if I recall. That's why I want to check. All right, yeah. So if you just want to turn off the auto battle mode, you can just click anywhere, and then it's just gonna stop. Yep, and then we can just hop out of here. So did we get anything along the way? No, it does not. Looks like it. I could have sworn we get random equipments. I sworn we were supposed to. I guess we're not. Sad. I'm sad. Because I'm clicking on here, right? It kind of shows what you're getting. All right, yeah, right there. You get a box. So I guess it's like every other level we get something else, right? Yeah. Okay. So it's every other level. All right. I guess so. So it does kind of looks like as you just go up in the AFK levels, it shows more and more. So if I would have hit 340 in like right now, I would be sitting at 1237 as far as the essential. I just call it the dust. It looks like dust to me, so but it's not bad. Definitely a huge improvement running the station now. And you guys can definitely let me know your experience now running the AFK stages. Like I feel like you can just literally have this on and just literally AFK for like I don't know the duration you want it for. Like I guess up to however many you need until your team cannot progress on anymore. I think that would be pretty fun actually. But I don't know. That's gonna be pretty much it. That was a pretty good experience. Like within like a good 15 minutes, we were able to get up to like a what 60 levels. That's pretty fast. But other than that, that's gonna be pretty much it for me, and I'll be catching you guys up on the next one.